Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nina Marie Mathews. Welcome. And yeah, so I created this channel because I wanted to share my life experiences and just know that there's other people out there who have gone what I've gone through, and just to help each other have that community to come together and help each other move forward, continue to move forward in each and our journeys. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, this is totally new for me. I wanted everything to be perfect. I am a recovering perfectionist, but here I am. I know everything is going to happen the way that it's supposed to, all in God's timing. So I'm trusting in Him and I'm doing what He's called me to do. And so, yeah, so again, my name is Nina Marie Mathews. I am born and raised here in Denver, Colorado. I am a sister, I am a daughter, I am an honorary auntie to several nieces and nephews. I am a self-love advocate. I am the CEO and founder of Love Thyself, and I am a recently certified life coach, helping young women as far as in their health and fitness journeys. And I am also a domestic violence advocate, and I am a child of God, daughter of the King. So yeah, I wanted to introduce myself and then just tell y'all a little, something about myself, as far as my story, and just how I got really back into fitness. And so I am a domestic violence survivor, and I dealt with psychological abuse, emotional abuse. And so I was constantly told that I wasn't good enough, as far as when I was small, as far as in my eyes, I was told that I was big. So then when I lost the weight, I was then told I was too small. So, that really put a strain on my self-confidence, because I was constantly trying to prove myself to someone, and I lost myself during that process. So I just was like, okay, well, I'm just never going to be good enough. No matter if I'm big or small, whatever the case may be. So dealing with psychological abuse, it takes time to heal. Now, I spent years of really digging deep and asking God to heal those wounds, because I wasn't always like that. Growing up, my parents always affirmed my brother and I, and we were always told that we were important, we were loved, we can do anything we put our mind to. But going to college, meeting my first love, and being a teenager still, things change, things happen. And I was naive in the situation, and I totally just let that situation take over. And so I spent time truly like rebuilding myself from the ground up, literally, and building that self-confidence back up. But in the meantime, I still was dealing with trauma that happened during that relationship. So I got to a point where I was drinking every day. I was overeating every day. And so I got to a point where, okay, well, I'm going to just keep getting bigger so I'm not attracted to the opposite sex. That's how I felt during that time. Like, my self-esteem was kind of pretty low, because I didn't feel worthy enough to be attracted to the opposite sex, because for so many years, I was told that I just was never going to be good enough. So I said, well, forget it. I'm going to do what I want to do, and this is who I am. But in reality, that wasn't who I was. I've been in sports my whole life. I've always been active, and I knew that wasn't me, but I was settling. So I was in a dark space, and that aha moment, well, it was two. So I finally looked at some pictures. I had recently went on a couple of trips, and it's like the dark lens lifted. I was so blinded for so long that it finally lifted, and I was able to see exactly how I looked. And I'm like, oh wow, I really got big. I really let myself go and didn't even realize it. And it was in that moment I'm like, I have to do something. So I said, let me get myself checked out. So I went and got a annual physical. And the doctor came back with the test results and everything and said that I was morbidly obese. I was pre-diabetic. I had high cholesterol, all of the above. And I'm like, what? Like me? And so those two moments, I was like, I want to live. I want to live and not die, because I do have that as far as, those traits, you would say, in my family, that runs in my family. But I wanted to be a generational curse breaker. Like, that was not going to be me. I refused to be a diabetic. I refused to be on pills for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and I was almost like 300 pounds during that time. So, you know what? I said, I'm going to go back to the basics. I'm going to just walk for 30 minutes. I told myself, no matter what, I'm going to walk 30 minutes. And that's what I did every single day, no days off. I walked for 30 minutes. I changed the way I was eating. Smaller portions, eating at the house. Then I graduated to going to the gym and just constantly started, strength training, walking still. And as far as I started April 25th, 2023, and I made the change. I said, I'm going to change my life, and started the fitness journey. And as far as where I am today, I am down over 80 pounds of weight loss. I'm in a much better, healthier space. I have forgiven myself for a lot of stuff that happened in the past. And so I'm just in a much better space mentally, physically, and emotionally, spiritually. And I just want to let y'all know that no matter what your situation or your story is, you can make it out. You can get through the trials and tribulations, and you can make it out of that situation. It's going to take hard work, dedication, discipline. But I guarantee you, if you are consistent and you stick with it, you will make it through. Because I'm a living testimony to that. I didn't know that I would get to the place where I am today, but I was determined to be the healthiest version of myself. I refused to let anyone tell me that these diseases or whatever was going to happen to me, and that I was never going to make it. I would never be anyone like that. Those were all lies, I tell you, because Jesus has the final say. So again, I'm a living testament that hard work and dedication, you can do it. So I pray that this encourages you. And I will, like I said, share more of my life experiences and what I've gone through. And yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to me. And stay tuned for more. And like, subscribe, and comment, what if this blessed you, and if you want to see more of videos like this. So again, my name is Nina Marie Mathews, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.